first thing I see when I look at this artwork is gloomy weather, dark clouds, a bridge, waterfall with a river that ends in rapids, people hurrying, storm clouds, darker, closer to the waterfall, and the town is bright with a small ray of sunshine. There's strong wind, I can tell by the trees. There are people gathering fish, and there are people who are hurrying away from the town. And there's a town on the left that seems to be away from the town, and I think it's a prison because it seems like there's guards lurking around. It's about people trying to get to safety because they know something bad is about to happen. I know it's because the people can see the storm coming, and they are finishing and gathering the fish in a hurry. They fear that the river may flood, so they get away from it. At the time this was made, this could have meant a great deal to someone because this could have happened to them before, and they know that the water from storms could be very dangerous. I think so because all of the people seem to be in a rush, and because they know they don't have precautions, and they want to stop the problem before it becomes one. This artwork makes me feel that the people in this time could never prepare for bad weather, and they could only go off of instinct, and I feel some sort of sadness towards them. It also makes me feel grateful that I'm in the time that I'm in with all the satellite technology and weather forecasts, and we know how to prepare for storms and such. What the artist did to make me feel that way was the lady with the baby, and the wind seems to be pushing her out of the way, and the family with the mule and all of their stuff on there, and the little kid on top of it, and they're trying to pull the animal away because they know they need to get away. And also all of the people who are on the bridge seem to have a lot of their stuff in carriages and wagons, taking it across to the other side. This is a good work of art because this whole art piece captures a particular moment that seems to be the people in a frantic mode, preparing for something they have no control over. There are plenty of details and movements that make this seem so lifelike, like it's just been captured on a camera. I like that the water on the waterfall actually seems to be flowing and going somewhere, not just standing still. The trees don't seem limp, and they're very flowy. If I had to experience this, it would change my life in a way that I should be very appreciative of what I have, and also know that I don't have to just learn from one point of view, and that there are more than one ways that you can prepare for something without knowing that it's going to happen. My interpretation compared with the museum's interpretation is slightly different. The museum doesn't really say much about this artwork or goes into much detail, but they did let me know that there was supposed to be another artwork that was supposed to complement this, and it's supposed to show a sunset, and this artwork was supposed to show after the sunset, which leads into the storm, which tells me what the purpose of the small light was that was facing the town. The museum Arthur also told me that This artwork is part of the romanticism era, which made me realize that all of the emotion that was shown was necessary for that era. The comparison just makes me feel optimistic about the word and interpretation, because there's not only just one way of interpreting something, there are multiple ways. And I'm sure that there are more than what I and the museum artist has to say about this work. The process of interpreting can be difficult to begin with if you don't really know where to start or have any ideas. And usually, if you have someone else's point of view first on their thoughts, then you can go off of what you think off of that, and it can usually lead to a different path. And then you realize that someone else's thoughts can lead into my own thoughts.